Hi, it's Jen again. And, you know, my dad was the middle of three boys, sandwiched in between two pretty A-type personality boys. And so he has always been sort of the peacemaker, always kind of was a wise soul. And when I was a kid, kind of always just did my own thing. My folks used to joke about how Jen just marches to the beat of her own drum. And it was kind of a funny combination. My dad and I have always had an interesting connection. He would have these little bits of wisdom, and I was one of these kids that, I wanted to do my own thing, but I was always kind of paying attention. Just sort of listening and watching and seeing how things would work. And so whenever he would throw out these little bits of wisdom, I would always sort of file them away for later. And this is one of those moments. I'm sure if you've watched any of my other videos, you see me always sharing my dad's little bits of wisdom. But this is about a time where I remember we were in the kitchen, and he was cooking, and sort of, I can't remember why it came up, but he was ranting about some movie that had come out in the 70s that he thought was really stupid, and it was called Love Story. And he was telling me that, it had this ridiculous line in it that at the time everyone thought was amazing, and the line was, "Love means never having to say you're sorry." And he turned and looked at me and he was like, "It's so stupid. Love means having to say you're sorry all the time." And, I'm sure at the time we laughed, but that stuck with me. And it's so true. As a sweetheart, as a mom, we're all just winging it. And some days we're amazing, and some days we are not so amazing. And, if you can't say you're sorry, that's a problem. And it's going to cause problems. So one of those bits of wisdom that I filed away from one of my dad's moments was love means always saying you're sorry. And it is very, very true. That's it for today. Another one of my little bits of wisdom. Thanks for tuning in, and like and subscribe.